survival sees the fittest. Gotta make another time to notice. Everybody wants to be the best just to beat the rest. Nevertheless, you can't define us. We coming in with so much motivation.
What's up, guys? So we got a new camera. This is a GoPro, and we shot this day in 4K. Today was an upper body day. Well, we filmed for you guys a couple sets of OHP. We both hit PRs. The set you're seeing right now is 190 for 3 sets of 3. As you guys can see, the quality is not even that much better. The thing is, I edit my videos with iMovie, and it does not render a 4K. The highest it renders is a 1080p. So pretty much a 4K is useless unless you use other programs, but it is very time consuming. So I do recommend just to shoot in the 1080 simply because it's a lot quicker and the quality looks a lot better than the 4K on the iMovie. So it is now the next day. It is a lower body day, and Pat was just hyping himself up for his squat, and today called for one set. Each of us had different numbers. I believe Pat had 225, and the goal was to go reps of 10 or less, but the goal was try to hit 10, and I believe both of us was able to hit 8. For my set, I did 290, and it didn't feel heavy in the first 4 reps, but the next 4, I felt like I couldn't even feel my legs anymore. So I think that kind of hindered my performance. I felt like I could do 10, but as you guys can see, I wasn't able to hit all 10. So on this day, we changed the filming to 1080, and with this new GoPro Hero 3 Plus, they have a function where it's called Super View. So it looks like we're pretty much ants. Patrick's pretty close to me, but it still looks like I'm really small. So I think I'm gonna change the function to a more narrower view, just simply because I think it looks better if in the frame the person is covering most of it rather than the person looking like an ant. So right here, I'm really close to Patrick on this one, and it's still cool because you get to see the whole body, but then you don't get to really see the fine details. But I think it'll be a better view in other areas, like if you're doing more active sports, like for example snowboarding. I think it would be pretty cool to see the whole scenery, but for our purposes in the gym, I think it's better to have a closer view. Let me know what you guys think. So after the squats, we finished off with some pause deadlifts. We both did 3 sets of 8, and then after that we moved on to some accessory work. 3 sets of 12, actually 3 sets of 8 for the leg extensions, lying hamstring curls, and then we did 3 sets of 12 for the calf raises. So our current programming right now is 2 lower body days and 3 upper body days, a 5-day split with no rest in between during the weekdays. And this is something we're experimenting on because the last cycle we did Wednesdays off during the week and just working out 4 days a week. So we increased the load, the volume, and we'll see how it goes. So that'll conclude the commentary, and here's Pat.
I'm just going to talk about my injury, my pectoral major injury. I had a rupture, which I thought it was, and I went through 3 visits, different kind of doctors, orthopedic, you can name it, physical therapist, and I really thought I had a rupture because when that day came, that day it happened, it just popped. So the real note, my tendons popped out of my humerus bone, and this is about 2 months of just freaking in stress and pain, and I felt miserable. You know, misery just hit me on that episode of my life. And then I started training again with Mark right here, and it was cool. The first week was an experiment, and I realized small increments of the day, and even when I stretch, even when I run on the treadmill, this is what I'm trying to say now, I realized it felt better. Before, it normally hurt just running or walking, because it felt like a loaf of muscle, a loaf of meat just chilling there, you know, hanging there. But other than that, what the real note is, what I'm trying to get at, is that it feels so much better now after doing this training with Koy and Mark. The deloading and, you know, powerlifting really helped my strength gains as well. And, you know, just taking it slowly. And I think time is pretty much the cure for everything. Just take your time, and it's gonna heal every wound. And that's what it's doing now. So I'm just happy, and I'm fired up for the future with IC Fitness, with Koy and Mark, with Alex. So visit theicfitness.com and check us out on YouTube as well, and IG. Peace.